Global Village really makes me think of the blue marble, that first photo of Earth from space and the impact that it had, where it reminded us of how small our planet really is and how closely connected we are as people. And it sparked a sort of consciousness for the planet and the people across the globe that is really more critical than ever, I think, now. So for designers, I think it's important that we use this as a kind of moral compass, trying to remember that our designs don't exist in a vacuum, but they really exist in a hyper-connected globe and can have an enormous influence. So it's up to us to really remember the village and the people that can be impacted, and how can we strive to make the most positive influence possible.
I have a design background, and I think that it's really important, this idea of the global village, to tackle large, complex problems. This process is not, I feel personally, is not possible with just one creative mind, but with multiple. The global village is an idea that is going to be changing the structure and behavior of the way people are living. The interdisciplinary design team that I've been working with has shown me you can get through multiple processes and multiple ideas in a faster time frame than if you were to do it by yourself.
I've got a background in film and media studies as well as nonprofit management, so I used to work in fundraising, and it led me to design. And working in the global village, working across cultures, especially across disciplines within this program, is super exciting because it's not just about the sharing of knowledge, but it's actually about the sharing of perspectives. And to me, that's really where the value comes in. Everyone's actually looking at the same problem from a different lens. To me, it's not just about that one view, but it's about how those different perspectives and different lenses are actually interacting with each other to create then a new lens that we're working together with in that solution.
I have a background in philosophy. It's been really interesting to work in a multidisciplinary team with people coming from diverse backgrounds and disciplines, and collaborating with each other to produce new ideas in order to be able to challenge problems of real local and global significance in a global village. It has been really interesting to work with people coming from sociology to industrial design and development studies, to learn from them and participate with them in the design process, because it's very different from philosophy, which is very individual work. So it's been interesting to work with them and learn from them new skills and how to use different technologies and 3D models to produce new ideas and actually put those ideas into practical use.
I have a background in development studies, and the idea of global village is something that's very personal to me. I've heard from my grandparents when they were kids, they were not allowed to travel far outside the village to study or work because nobody ever knew what was happening across these borders. And now with the fast transfer of information, I myself have studied and lived in 3 countries. The opportunities that you get from designing for a global village is great, because now you see problems are no longer isolated into economic, social, political categories, and there's so many interrelations that it gives designers the opportunity to work with people from different disciplines and create meaningful solutions for challenges which are not just at a local level but at a global scale.
I am a graphic designer, and this is my first time working with an interdisciplinary team. It has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life because I have gathered all types of different skills from my teammates and coworkers, and also build very strong relationships with them. Working in an interdisciplinary team can lead to the creation of new ideas, and that is something that we're constantly working on as a team. We're reiterating projects all the time and improving them to a point where we are seeing how it could benefit the majority of people in a community. I am originally from Colombia, and it has always been a possibility for me to return to my country. I would really love to bring everything that I've learned at the IWB and see how this vision of the global village could actually be applied there and improve the quality of life of so many people.
Coming from a background in sociology, one of the things that I've studied a lot is the change in society with the Industrial Revolution from a pre-modern society to modernity. And I think that as we move forward with the new Industrial Revolution or technological revolution, one thing that will be really interesting and vital to examine is the change that will result in society, changes in our power structures, in our ideologies, even what holds the fabric of society together. And I think that as designers, there's a huge temptation to want to design those technologies. They're right in front of us, they're exciting, but I think that where a lot of the difference that we can make will come from is in designing for that changing society.